I think what drew me to the photo shoot was the empowering aspect of knowing that our bodies and our souls are connected, and that this was going to bring kind of a personal empowerment journey. For me, I love that we incorporated the crystals because that really was a piece of me, and I felt really comfortable while I was there getting the shoot done, even though I had some reservations about feeling exposed. I felt like I was taken care of and comfortable, and it was even like funny at times just because like I didn't know what to do, and y'all guided me along the way so that I felt like I was beautiful and that I was appreciated, and this was something bigger than just an image. And when I actually got the photos, I was so impressed because sometimes we don't see ourselves the way that others do, and that was really portrayed in the results of the photographs and made me feel more self-confident. Shooting with Chris was really comfortable actually, because he has a gentle approach. He had like this feminine perspective of how the female form looks at its most beautiful state. So I felt like there was an expertise there that made me feel safe. And I didn't have reservations because I had done some research on the company to see that they knew what they were doing, and the images come off beautiful and tasteful. And he was very gentle about my recommendation to be a little bit more modest in my shoot, which was just the option that I wanted to take. And I felt very safe, and it was actually nurturing to me to have both like this feminine energy and the masculine come together to give me that perspective, to make me feel the most beautiful that I could. What made me feel comfortable was that I got to bring my own clothes and just bring things that I felt comfortable in. And I felt like the assistance that I was getting along the way of like, oh, we could put this together. It kind of like opened me up to new ideas and things that I wouldn't have thought of to like coordinate the outfits, but also some of the like set designs made me feel really comfy and cozy because it was like this home feeling. And I'd say that some of the poses made me feel beautiful, things that I didn't know that would look good. They actually helped me to anything that I maybe felt like even the slightest insecure about felt comfortable, and like I was trusting their expertise. From my point of view, how I would describe myself is someone who takes risks to make their dreams come true. I would say that there's fear sometimes, but someone who can do things knowing that the fear is going to be part of the journey, and to decide to overlook it so that I can reach my goals and really have the life of my dreams. What I'm most passionate about is connection. I love connecting people. I love feeling connected to something greater than me, and also sometimes that's a group of people, sometimes that's a tree. And what brings me joy is watching those connections kind of take off, and watching new friendships being built, and just seeing the possibilities of what that connection can bring for others, and kind of being that initiation of like bringing the people together and watching them develop these beautiful lives as a result of those connections. The most powerful lesson that I've learned in the last decade of my life, in my personal life, is that beauty comes from within, and that takes some self-love, and also really going through some of your own battles in your darkness to see that there's so much beauty in the darkness of getting to know yourself and knowing what your insecurities are, what your fears are, and moving forward despite those things so that you can be whole. And so I'd say I feel more beautiful today than I did a decade ago because I've built character because of the things that I've been through and the hard times and the good times. And the most impactful thing that I've learned in the last 10 years of my professional career is that everything that I've done has led me to where I am today. So even the small jobs that I thought were meaningless gave me the skills that I needed to have my own business today and to have a different perspective so I can see where my employees stand, and I know how to do some accounting now and different aspects that kind of brought things together that also built my self-confidence too, to know that I can put in the hard work and I can be successful. And when I dug through my past to develop my own self-love, it's helped me to become successful today in running a business and knowing that I have what it takes to go through anything to keep my eyes on the prize and really stay focused on my goals. Absolutely 100% recommend. I felt so safe just having the two of you together too, because you both brought different elements to the experience to make me feel safe, and also it was very professional, which I definitely appreciate because you want to feel like you're with someone who knows what they're doing and have that full trust. And absolutely recommend that every person comes in to get boudoir photographs done because it's documenting a part of your life that is sacred and personal, and it's something that you get to choose who you want to share the images with, or you can keep them just for yourself, but it's always going to be remembered as this point of your life where you felt very in your power. The experience was really beautiful because it kind of felt like this little secret that I had too. It was like no one really knew that I was doing this, and it was really for me and to really step into my power to see kind of like also being in my late 30s, I can still be beautiful and I can still be vibrant, and these feelings can come across in the photographs to see that I am empowered and I'm doing this for me, and I am safe in my body. And so my whole life is about empowering people to tap into their intuition and trust themselves. And this just felt like also kind of like a once in a lifetime, or a like really just why not kind of feeling of like, I want to look back at these photos one day and just feel like proud of who I was at that time in my life.